Both Presley and Ocasio-Cortez are endorsed by the Justice Democrats, a group born from the Bernie Sanders campaign that is sending staffers around the country attempting to build on the momentum of the Ocasio-Cortez victory. The Justice Democrats' platform includes turning down corporate donations, enacting single-payer health care, tuition-free public college and the abolition of ICE. They are active in 38 House, Senate, and state-level races around the country. There are similarities between the New York and Boston races. Presley and Ocasio-Cortez are both leftist women of color running against older, white, male incumbents. But Presley, 44, is 16 years older than first-time candidate Ocasio-Cortez and was the first black woman elected to the Boston City Council, in 2009. And while Ocasio-Cortez is a member of the Democratic Socialists of America and worked as an organizer for Sanders in 2016, Presley supported Hillary Clinton, serving as a surrogate throughout the race. But Presley is aware of that and has tailored her pitch accordingly, stating that voting correctly is not enough and this moment requires leadership by a legislator who better represents the majority-minority district. Hate from the White House can't be defeated by a vote, only by a movement. Presley, who would become the first black woman in the Massachusetts congressional delegation if she were to win, said at one campaign stop. When Newspulse News asked her how this squared with her support of Hillary Clinton, Presley said that the only way to find a candidate with whom you agree on every issue is to run yourself. Presley and Ocasio-Cortez were friendly on social media but didn't meet until a House Party fundraiser in New York a few weeks before the New York primary. In a video recorded by the musician Questlove and posted by Ocasio-Cortez to her Twitter account, the two women are side by side giving mini versions of their stump speeches. Presley's staff is still serves as a younger Latina complement to Sanders as a leader of the progressive movement. But Ocasio-Cortez's ascension to the spotlight has attracted criticism for her platform from both conservatives and moderates. After some controversial statements, she has admitted to needing to get up to speed on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. She has been criticized for trying to position herself as a national leader before she's even won her seat. Vicky Ramos Rios, Ocasio-Cortez co-campaign manager, told Newspulse News that it was important to help support candidates who would vote for a progressive platform and that Ocasio-Cortez's itinerary was already mostly in place before her primary victory and the spotlight that followed. Ramos Rios said the plan is to spend most of September and October in the district, campaigning for the general election. Considering the primary is the day after Labor Day in a district that hasn't had a competitive race in 2 decades, it's reasonable to expect low turnout similar to, which could potentially be to the challenger's advantage. Crowley won the 2016 general election with 147,587 votes, or 82.9%. Ocasio-Cortez won the primary against him with just 15,897 votes, showing the power of a motivated minority. Over the next few months, progressive Democratic candidates will have the opportunity to make their cases in red, blue, and purple states. It will be a test of the theory that the party can increase turnout from non-voters and win back the support of some of the white working class that went for Trump in 2016 if it presents a populist economic message that cuts across racial divides. It will also reveal if the Ocasio-Cortez victory was a fluky blip or the start of a wave and how to judge the effectiveness of a candidate who's mainly stumping for underdogs. With the future of the Democratic Party up for grabs, these races will help candidates decide what kind of message to run on in 2020 and beyond.